Hello and hey there YouTube, it is Rob, and this is the first day where the band changes have gone through officially on MTGO, so I'm pretty happy about that. So this will be my first game with the new band changes. Now what is this? Exalted. Okay, interesting. Maybe that's a tokens deck? They use that thing, don't they? Or no, maybe not. Not Exalted. Well, let's find out what they're using here. Reason to mess around speculating when I can take a look. Okay, it's the Infect deck. And yeah, that's out of here. Oh, another Thoughtseize. It's kind of cute, huh? Yeah, I'll use it. Just to go after that buff. I call it a buff. I don't know. So Vines of the Vastwood. Oh, Groundswell. It's even worse. If it was kicked, actually, I think Vines of the Vastwood is worse than the Groundswell. All right. He's gonna scoop when I play this, though. I mean, let's get real here. I'd be really surprised if he sticks it out. I'll dump one bridge there. He doesn't have main deck hate, and next turn I can catch bridge and Raven's Crime. So I wonder how Infect is positioned in this new meta. I would think Zoo would probably beat the hell out of it, wouldn't it? They can't really block. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this route with it. I'm liking these more and more, guys. If anybody of you have seen my matches where I've been running Buried Ruins over Manlands, I like them more and more with the Bitterblossom. Without Bitterblossom, you're going to probably want the Manlands to give yourself multiple angles of damage dealing, so you're not too linear in the ways you actually win the game. And you're probably also going to want some, chump blocking and stuff like that. But if you've got the Bitter Blossoms, you have that. I wouldn't say in spades, but you have access to that at about the same rate that you had access to it from a manland. So, right, so it kind of frees up our slot to having a utility land. He's got a scoop here. What is he doing? Not. Um, you know what? I've learned my lesson with this. And even though there's nothing he can do that's going to bounce that Lily. If you're in a situation like that where there's um, you have no reason to save mana or something like that, cast the discard out of your hand before you use Lily's unilateral +1, because here's what happens. You +1 Lily, and a blue deck will bounce that Lily back into your hand and force you to discard it. So just be careful on that play. So as a good force habit, if you're going to be discarding it anyway, you're not going to cast anything else. Just cast the discard spell and, save yourself the risk of going through it. So now he's got no cards in his hand, so I don't have to worry about that. Not that I have to worry about getting bounced from a green deck anyway, but, he could be running something like Beast Within. Something like that. So I'll probably alt with Lily next turn to make him choose between lands and critters. If I draw a land especially. Oh, and it's Dagmar, even nicer. You can has lands, or you can has critters. You cannot has both. He can has critters, I guess. Okay. This is like, compared to Bogle's, this is really easy to beat. And they both have kind of a similar plan, if you ask me. I would say Bogle's has a better, okay, I might as well just cast that. But I think Bogle's has a better game than Infect, really. There we go. Think about it, then scoop. It's a one position. I mean, it was one long ago, but... See, like right now, if this was a chess analogy, I would say... Okay, whatever. If this was a chess analogy, I would say he's got his king left only, and I've got my king and a queen. It's going to take me, if and he doesn't want to concede, it's going to take me some time, but it's, a guarantee that I'm going to win. Alright, so like here, for instance, I'll use the IOK first. Oh, wow. Okay. Excuse me. I'm supposed to actually swing first. Oh, wait. That's right. I can't. It's got summoning sickness. Alright, whatever. You use your Vines of the Vastwood. It's just that it doesn't matter at all in this match. It's just I'm just trying to demonstrate a technique, because little things like that can make or break your game. You're playing against blue, or something like that can make a big, big difference. Attack with Rogue. Put that out. Alright, so... And yes, I'm going to go ahead and alt again here because, what if the off chance he's got, like, Beast Within and, I don't know. Who knows? Oopsies. I forgot to cast my... Raven's Crime. That was pretty dumb. He gave up anyway. It's like, your deck is so boring. Like, it makes me happy when you say that. Alright, so, I've been thinking about stuff here and there, and, maybe for the time being, to combat some of the small zoo we've got going on here, Ratchet Bomb makes a little sense. Does it make sense in this particular matchup? I don't know. I don't even think Bitterblossom makes sense here. Victim of Night makes a little bit more sense. Even over Ratchet, definitely over Ratchet Bomb, Victim of Night makes sense here. That gives me, I've got Go for the Throat and Victim in their main board now. Alright, let's take a look. I don't know. That deck's explosive, and I don't have any actual removal, but I'll keep it for now. He's trying to get a ley line or something. I got the bridge anyway, so I'm fine. I see. Okay. If you say so, dude. Might as well just concede it. Actually, I'll do it like this. I know he's got that Apostle's Blessing in there. This way I can start him getting damage already. Next turn I can Wrench Mind and do that. It's a faster clock. Alright, well. Anyway, so, you know, that's the first match since I've gotten home and they've put the servers up for the ban list changes to modern. This is officially a modern deck. Yay! No more legacy and freeform crap. Um, so I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about Bitterblossom. Not everybody's as enthusiastic about it as I am, but I've been playing the deck for a long while, and I'm probably one of the few proponents of the proactive style, as far as I've never really bought into the whole reactive use bobs and try and like create card advantage with stuff to outgas your opponent and you know trade one for one for it with him, but then get card advantage so you have the advantage. I don't like that strategy. I prefer to hide behind bridges and defend the bridges aggressively with my targeted discard, as opposed to try and hide behind Bob, who's flimsy as hell, and try and have to protect not only your Bob against, use your targeted discard to protect your Bob, but that leaves your Liliana wide open. You're taking out their burn spells and stuff like that. Well, their critters hit the deck, and then your Liliana gets hit. Liliana doesn't ever ult in a reactive deck, very, very rarely. Whereas I can ult with her quite regularly with Ensnaring Bridge. It's one of her most powerful aspects, is that ult. So, yeah, I'm really happy. And if you're going to run Bitterblossom, please spend the extra $2 for this picture. Do not let me catch you with that janky ass promo picture that looks like it's a collection of, I don't know, like, I don't know. It just looks terrible. It looks like a bunch of gay dudes getting together to do something or other, and you know, like some kind of like a forest party for homos or something. Sorry if you're watching this and you're gay. I'm not homophobic. It's just what the picture looks like. It's funny to me. All right, so there's the video. This is the card in question, testing right now. Let me know what you guys think. This is a test bed for anti-small zoo, and we'll talk more about anti-small zoo in the future, in future matches, and what we can do against them, why we should or should not worry about them too much, and we'll move on from there. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Post your comments and trolls. I'd like to read them all. See ya.